What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on the new album from Shield of Wings titled Unfinished. And before I even get into that, you know how I like to take a look at the cover art, so boom, there it is. Take it all in. There's a lot going on here. It's pretty dark. The art going here. I mean, we got this is the forest and some fire around. It looks like some sort of ritual is going on here. You know, you got the baby there sitting in the middle, some folks bowing down, and some blood on the ground. It looks like, and someone's playing some music on flute, and you got this large bird. I don't know if it's like an eagle or just large falcon or whatnot, perched up on what looks like the sun. A lot of imagery here, just a lot of imagery and symbolism, really a lot to take in. Again, it's pretty dark, you know, on first glance. You know, I can't say that it's not really necessarily my style as far as like the art goes and whatnot, but that's just a personal take or personal feeling from me. But as far as it goes, you know, I appreciate it artistically, and also it does, you know, the biggest thing I care about on the cover is if it gives you a good indication on what to expect from the album, because, you know, I remember that back in the days going to the CD shop and whatnot, and you're looking through, and the first thing that really jumps out at you is a cover art, and there's nothing I hate more than you see a cover, you think it's going to be a certain way, you purchase it, you get it home, and it's a lot different than what is portrayed. Here, you get a really good indication on what to expect, some darkness, a lot of nature vibes, and it looks like a folk or kind of black metal album. So, which there's a lot of elements of that in here. So, as far as it goes, I dig it. I really like it. Dark, but it gives you a good indication of what to expect on the album. So I'm all in for that. So it's pretty cool. A lot of work went into that. And again, a lot of imagery and symbolism. Anywho, not to spend too much time on the cover, but you all know how I like to talk about that. As far as the album goes, man, you know, it's 10 songs, and it comes in just shy of an hour. Good solid length, good amount of songs. And what you're going to get here is ultimately just symphonic metal with heavy folk / black metal influences, in my opinion. It's just rife with that. You know, the one thing I really like, the biggest takeaway, honestly, from listening to this whole album is the sense or the feeling that it gives you. Heavy vibes of just nature and kind of being out in the woods and you know, that feeling. You know, I feel like a lot of the inspiration from this album was taken from just observations of nature or just themes having to do with life and again, nature and environments and things like that. So I really dig that. That's what also kind of gives it that folk metal, kind of black metal vibe, because you just get that sense of being one with the earth and things like that. So I really dig that. It starts out with the song Crushing Hail, which is just gives you a good sense vocally. Also, what you're going to get, some bombast with symphonic elements. And the vocals here in this album are just absolutely fantastic. She just has such a great voice, so versatile, and kind of like a powerful voice going here, where she just had such great melodic vocal lines going on here with the vocals that also give you a folk kind of sense. She just captures so many elements. This album's got so many elements going on between the symphonic elements, the black metal elements, parts of just grand, you know, bombast, and other parts that are just softer and more melodic. But she hits she just really takes it to level just really, really complements all of the music and everything going on just incredibly well. Just a fantastic voice that helps really bring you in to this album. You know, this album kind of takes you on a journey. It puts you in a certain headspace that just makes you feel one with the earth and nature, almost like you're out in the woods. Like I just picture myself walking through the woods and being in nature, you know, while listening to this album. It's just really, really cool. And her vocals are just top notch, top notch. And then you have some harsh vocals that come in from the second vocalist who provides the harsh vocals. And again, that just complements so well. The dynamic between the two of them is just fantastic, and they just sound so great together. And the harsh vocals just kind of give it that edge, really kind of take it down to that kind of black metal atmospheric kind of level that's just really, really cool. Native Colossus is the second song, and this song is just epic. It just lots of symphonic elements throughout this album. You get everything from brass instruments, you get more of like the folk, like tin whistle, flute kind of elements, and you get strings. It just really propels everything to a higher level. That's why it's kind of like a heavy symphonic. Again, I keep saying folk and black metal because the influences are there, but the symphonic elements really take it to another level and add this grand, epic scope to everything that just, it just really creates this atmosphere that is grand and majestic and just so vast in scope. It's just really cool. And Native Colossus is just one of those songs that's just full of bombast and just, oh man, it just really hits you. Then you get the third track, Breathing, which is a little more on the black metal side, I would say. Is a lot more like the harsh vocals, and it just that earthiness, you know, that it just really, really great. You know, it just really takes you somewhere else. Then you have like track 5, Cedar, which is a little more on the folk metal side, I would say, with the tin whistle or flute or whatnot. Just the rhythm of it. It's got more of those vibes, but you know, you're always got the symphonic elements going in the background. So you really have a nice collection of songs here that have different, not styles, but just have different rhythms, have different emotions and different feels to them, but they all just blend together so well. I think it was all arranged really, really well because it just flows wonderfully. And then track 9, you have Come Home, which is such an emotionally charged ballad that is just truly breathtaking. Love that song. Just the best way I can sum up this album is just it's so atmospheric, so passionate and emotional, so filled with nature and earth elements, and but on a grand scope. That's what the symphonic elements are there for, I believe, that just make it feel just so vast. But it's also brought down to a personal level, I think, by the vocals, you know, that really grounds everything and just makes it feel personal, like this is a story being spoken to you, but in this vast wilderness or vast nature or landscape. Just one of the most unique albums I've listened to in quite a while. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So if you're a fan of symphonic metal, folk metal, black metal, just metal in general, there's something here for you. Just an incredibly well-constructed album. They just captured the sound they were going for so well. It's really nothing quite like it out there currently. So that's really what I got to say about it. Those are my thoughts. Those are my takeaways. It just very powerful. Like I said, it just takes you somewhere else. Can't wait to see what else these folks bring in the future, because this is already such a well-developed and well-constructed album. I love the drums here in this album too. The drummer does such a fantastic job with the different rhythms and the different moods of the songs, and I just really, really dig the drums here. Everything is just top notch. Like I said, just the compositions are just so well arranged. It's just truly, truly something that you don't want to miss. So that's that. That's what I got for you. I always like to leave you guys with, if you only listen to one song, if I can recommend one song that will get you to listen to the full album, my opinion would be check out Native Colossus. I feel like if you listen to that song, you will definitely want to listen to the album. It gives you a good idea of what you can expect. So those are my thoughts. If you've listened to this album already, let me know in the comments below what you thought of it. And I shall talk to you all later. Ranger, out.